The Gilded Age. Gilded meaning covered thinly with gold leaf or gold paint. This perfectly described America during the time as only the surface of America was worthy enough. Under the surface held an entirely different story. During the Progressive Movement, women's rights were a major issue. Women had little to no rights and for the most part were kept out of the workplace. Eventually, through women protests, the right to minimum wage and maximum working hours were earned for the women. Other issues, such as women's rights to their bodies, became relevant. Abortion, birth control, and public health care were all things that women thought they had the right to choose and make decisions about. During industrialization, the demand for jobs began to increase, and so did the demand for people to fill those jobs. Many Chinese immigrants began to flood into the United States and dominate and threaten native-born Americans. Racism was on the rise, and through the act, unions pressed Congress to pass the Chinese Exclusion Act in 1882, which completely banned Chinese immigration to the United States. The act passed and stayed in full effect until 1943. Because of the immigration and amount of people now in the United States, slums began to emerge all over the country. In these slums, many times whole families would be living together in one-room apartments and sharing one bathroom with several other families on the same floor. The slums were dirty and for the poor and were poorly kept houses that often attracted a lot of diseases. Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th president, began his term in 1901. Roosevelt attempted to move the Republican Party towards progressivism. This included trust busting as major trusts began to form around large industries. Roosevelt also began to regulate a lot of businesses that formed around the nation. Roosevelt helped the well-being of people by passing laws such as the Meat Inspection Act of 1906 and the Pure Food and Drug Act. The Meat Inspection Act of 1906 banned false labels and banned companies from advertising that there were harmful preservatives in their food. The Pure Food and Drug Act banned food and drugs that were not pure or were being mislabeled with wrongful facts.